Meantime, social distancing policies aimed at slowing the spread of the coronavirus means people can't get close to each other, but that doesn't seem to be stopping people from looking for love during the pandemic. Joining us to discuss is online dating coach and relationship expert, Dr. Carol Morgan. Doctor, thank you for being with us this morning. You know, a lot of people feeling pretty lonely during this time of social isolation and social distancing. What's some advice you have for people who are trying to start dating during the pandemic?
Yeah, I think most people think that this is a time where they shouldn't be dating because it seems like, well, I can't go out anywhere. I can't go to a bar or restaurant, so I shouldn't be dating. But if you think about it, it's actually a great time to be dating, even if you are already doing it or just to jump in the dating game because, you have so much more time now. You don't have the commute to work anymore. And if you live in a big city, that's a long time. A lot of people are working from home, and so they have a more flexible schedule. And, a lot of people hire experts like me to help them with the dating process just because they don't have a lot of time. So, now you don't have work events to go to or travel for work. You have the time to really focus on it now. So this is really a better time than ever to really either continue and really dive into it or to get into the dating game.
But what do dates really look like at this point? Are you just meeting someone online and maybe planning for, hey, let's meet up once this is all finished with and all clear, or can people actually go on some sort of virtual dates right now?
Yeah, you can definitely do virtual dates. You have to get more creative, of course. When I told my kids I was going to talk about using Skype or Zoom or FaceTime, they're like, well, duh, of course you can use that. But, there are a lot of people who are middle-aged or older who grew up, with a phone attached to the wall, and that's how they used to date. Maybe you're coming out of a 30-year marriage, and, dating is so much different than it was a couple of decades ago. The dating apps, and there's just so many different dating practices that go on now that did not go on a long time ago. So yeah, you can just hop on Skype if you don't know technology. It's not that hard. You just download an app, or Zoom is being used by a lot of people, Google Hangout or FaceTime, and you can treat it just like a normal date. Maybe get a glass of wine. So if you're just going to go and have a drink at a bar, well, do it at home. It's kind of weird, but it's what we have to do now. Or make dinner together. Maybe you're newly dating, you can make dinner and eat dinner together. So, if you're going to do that, though, treat it like a real date. Like, don't show up in your pajamas and looking really bad just because you're at home. Make sure you look your best. Lighting is really important to you. Don't want to look, especially if it's a first date, you don't want to look really bad. So, maybe do it by window so the lighting is really good. But, it's a unique, interesting way to do it. So it can be done, and I would highly recommend it.
All right. Well, we appreciate your advice and optimism there. That's Dr. Carol Morgan, online dating coach and relationship expert. Thanks so much.